Hi class. So I decided to answer the question on how the 1920s have been the first truly modern decade and how our current 20s compares with those years. And I feel that the 1920s, through the progress of technology and entertainment, it allowed the U.S. to engage in new ways of entertainment and consumerism. Financial institutions began to carry the debt, so that allowed more Americans to buy automobiles and other big ticket items that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to. Also, advertising became a big thing, and so a way of enticing families and manipulating people to think that they needed these big ticket items. They weren't necessary, but they were so out of reach before that it was just nice for them to be able to go out and get them. And then due to that increased prosperity, people could afford a different lifestyle, which included entertainment like movies and live shows. There were movie stars and sex appeal and automobiles that allowed Americans to travel like they hadn't been able to before. By 1924, the Model Ts were more affordable at $300 versus, the original $850 price. Due to that creation of the assembly line and making building cars and things more efficient and faster and saving money on labor. And then, let's see. Yeah, and our ability to conquer the air came about in 1927 when Lindbergh flew to Paris in 3 hours from New York. Another piece of that modern kind of technology, the radio, allowed for quicker release of information, of news, further away, and then in addition, just more entertainment because with the shows and whatnot. So just other forms of entertainment. Sports became popular, with American baseball being America's favorite pastime, and other sports as well, tennis and things that gave us another form of entertainment. So yeah, with all of the increase in the technology and the entertainment, and it did make it truly the first modern decade. Currently, we continue to be a nation of consumerism. Americans want to have the next best thing. I think we can see that, and we're always evolving, and our technology is just every year we have new things and new gadgets and new ways of buying things. I mean, now you can look at, the iPhone is, when its release comes up, you've got hours long of a wait line outside of an Apple store, and people are willing to do it just to have that new shiny thing. Yeah, and we just continue to be efficient. We continue to grow and continue to be in a race, it seems, even with other countries to develop the next best thing that's going to be revolutionary. So those are the ways in which I think the 20s compares as far as modernism. Thank you.